Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Welcome to 2022! Yay! I could not be happier that a year has passed. I'm sure many of you out there feel the same way, but hello! So this is going to be a bit of a weird one. So I have always loved Vlogmas, like always watched so many people's Vlogmases. I just love it. All the Christmas content, can't get enough of it. But obviously when you work full-time in quite a I don't know what the right word is, but quite a time-consuming job, doing Vlogmas isn't particularly easy, nor would it be particularly interesting, because I'd only be able to film, you know, like the hours of 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and let's be real, most days I'm not really doing much during those hours. So I decided I obviously wasn't going to do Vlogmas, but I was going to film throughout December all the most interesting Christmassy parts of my month, and then I thought, you know what, let's collate it together and put it in as my first video of 2022 as a little last minute Christmas thing, because in January we're always a little bit down, the Christmas is over, at least I am, so it's nice to have a little bit of Christmas spirit at the end. So that's what this is going to be. It's going to be a bit of a mismatch of all the different sort of Christmassy things that I did in December. Work was quite demanding, so I didn't do a whole lot of stuff, but I hope you still enjoy watching it and find it interesting. Christmas hasn't actually happened when I'm filming this, spoiler alert, so I hope it was a good video. I hope there was lots of stuff in it, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe while I've got your attention. I've got so many fun things coming for this channel in 2022. I can't wait. So please subscribe to stay up to date with all of them, and I will see you at the end of the video. So this morning, I'm going to be doing something super fun, and I am going to be decorating my room for Christmas. This is my favorite part of the season. Well, almost. Because I feel like it really signifies the start of winter, the start of Christmas. I tend to do it around the first weekend of December, doing it a couple days early this year because I just couldn't wait, but I'm so excited because pretty much from this point on I'm going to start feeling Christmassy. I'm going to give myself permission to watch Christmas films and listen to Christmas movies and do all the fun Christmas things, because I don't like to start too early, otherwise I think you get a bit sick of it. So I can't wait, and I'm going to take you guys along on the journey with me this morning, so let's go. So this is my room as it looks at the moment. Let's be real, it's looking a bit bland, a bit boring. It needs some inspiration. I've got some nice autumnal things here, so what I'm going to be doing is putting them in a box in the garage ready for next year and replacing them with lovely Christmas things. Yay. But yeah, it's looking a bit boring. The bed isn't even properly made because I knew I was going to be changing it. That right there, you've probably seen that in videos before. That is my pile of Christmas presents, so I don't have enough room to hide them, and obviously I live with people I'm going to be giving the presents to, so I just hide them all under a blanket, so they'll go eventually. But yes, I am very excited to make this room super Christmassy. Okay, let's start with my TV area because that's probably the easiest one to do. I am watching Shally Girl as I do this, because what else would you watch apart from the film that basically made every other film obsolete, Shally Girl. It's amazing. But I'm going to remove the autumnness of this section and start adding some Christmas stuff. Okay, so I bought some like fake, I don't know what you'd call it, it's from Ginger Ale, like mistletoe garland to go around here instead of the fairy lights. This is shedding so much glitter. And I can't decide whether I really like it or whether I think it's a bit tacky, so let's put it down and see. Okay, this is what I've put together. I'm not sure that I love it, but it'll do for now. It does look very Christmassy. I just don't know, I feel like it's a bit much, or maybe at the same time not enough. I don't know if I maybe need to like intertwine some fairy lights in it, or I don't know. I'm not sure. That might change, but that's what it is at the moment. So now what I'm gonna do is, this thing is like shedding fake snow everywhere. I'm going to change my candles out. So I've got all my winter ones at the front, so I'm going to move them to the very back and then bring the winter, spring and summer ones forward because I've got them in seasonal rows. So let's do that. Okay, that is my TV stand area done, at least for now. I've got my dressing gowns hanging there, ready for the cold season. I should also say today, it is super cold and stormy outside. It is getting darker and darker by the second. It's only 2:30. We got a report that there's going to be like a kind of crazy windstorm coming in. So this is the perfect kind of weather to be doing something cozy like this. But that's my TV stand down. I don't think I'm going to do anything to my desk. I do work here every day, so it has to stay fairly functional. So now I'm going to move around to my bedside table, and this one's pretty simple. All I'm going to do is take off my Hello Gorgeous candle and replace it with Winter Spice. This is the new John Lewis Winter Spice candle. They create a new one every year. It's the same smell, it's just a different like decor thing. So this is the new one, so I'm just going to put it there. So that was easy. That's the old one there. I'm still not done with it, so that can go in like my functional candle area. So tick, done. Okay, next I'm going to replace this pumpkin garland here, which is looking a bit sad. It got a little bit droopy, and I just, as we got close to the end of the season, I just couldn't be bothered sorting it out. So we are going to take this off and replace it with this amazing garland that I think I got from Oliver Bonus. So this probably isn't the best rug to show it off, but it's got like wooden beads and then this beautiful metal star going down into these tassels, and I'm just obsessed with it, so I'm gonna put that one on instead. Okay, ignore the state of the bed because I had to like climb all over it to do this, but I am obsessed with that. I think that looks so cool, and actually I think it's like nice and Christmassy without being like over the top. You know, you wouldn't look at it and be like, oh, it's definitely Christmassy, I need to sort that. But yeah, I think it's subtle, but it kind of captures your attention at the same time. I love it, and I think it goes really well with my gallery wall too, so yes, definitely happy with that. And that is the bed done. Took a lot longer than the 1 second you were waiting in between clips. I still haven't quite mastered how to make a bed properly. It's a bit creased, but I really like it. It's just like people skiing and snowboarding and stuff. It's super cute. I can't remember when I got it because I bought 2 Christmas duvet covers and I just chose to put this one on. But I think I got one from Tesco and one from Sainsbury's. It might have been Asda and Sainsbury's, so have a look there. Anyway, if you want cheap Christmas bedding, that's where I tend to go. But I've just kept the 2 big fluffy cushions, and then this one which I got from Anthropology for the autumn, but I thought because it's got deer on it, it works quite well for the winter, and otherwise I think this would be really pale, so I'm glad I've got that. And then obviously the duvet, and then I've just switched out my yellow blanket for a white one to sort of run along the bottom there. So yeah, I like it, I'm really happy with it. So that is it for now. Now I am going to set up my Christmas tree, but honestly, I worked up such a sweat, I think I'm going to take a little break first. Okay, so slight change of plan. Christmas tree is up. I've put it on this like weird little shelf thing in my room, but turns out I don't have any fairy lights. I obviously threw them away last year, and I'm normally quite good at remembering I need to get things like that, and I obviously forgot. And I don't want to be decorating until I've done the fairy lights because that's like my base. So the only things I've put on are my 3 Harry Potter ones. So I've got Butterbeer and Ron's dress robes and Hermione's dress, just so it's not completely empty. I even got out all my baubles and whatnot, but yeah, so I'll have to revisit this section of the vlog once I've ordered and put up some fairy lights, and then I'll show you what the whole thing looks like. So there you have it. This is my room so far. It is Friday today. So just as a summary of everything I've done, I've put up some fake mistletoe bunting, and of course I'll have the Christmas film on the go at all times. I put out all my Christmas candles at the front. I of course just gave my room a general, like I gave it like a good deep clean. Everything's been dusted, everything in there has been sorted. Cleaned my bathroom so it feels all nice and lovely and fresh. Got a candle on the go here. My Christmas bunting, which is my favorite thing I think. And then my bedding is all nice as well. Fresh batteries in my fairy lights up there. And then my Christmas tree. I have just ordered some fairy lights to go on there, some nice warm ones. They'll come on Monday. So what I'm going to do is after work, I'm hoping it'll come during work. And then after work on Monday, I will put them up and then I can put the actual baubles and things up. So I'll show you that when it happens. So that's why my room's maybe looking a bit dark. It's because
it needs another set of fairy lights for sure. But I thought what I'd do just now is show you all my baubles that I have. Okay, I'm not quite sure about this angle, but we'll give it a go. And we'll start with bag 1. Some of these I've had for ages, so it's quite fun to like remind myself about what I've got. So I don't remember where half of these things are from. I've got this little elephant that has loads of different patterns on it, and some, what are they called? What are they called? Sleigh bells. So that's super cute. I tend to go mostly with like knitted things and things that look sort of handmade, with a couple of more sturdy things, I guess. Like the Harry Potter ones I showed you, they're not really, the butterbeer bottle isn't really the vibe I normally go with, but I like to get a couple of them just to break it up so it's not all too one theme. I've got this little flamingo with a Santa hat and a scarf. That is too cute. Oh my gosh. Then this is one of the ones like I was mentioning. So I've just got one of the sort of balloon art dog things. I know they're really famous. I can't remember their name. And then I've got a couple of these. They're just like painted baubles with little scenes on. So this one is a cat with a Christmas tree. Super cute. You'll see a few of them. This is maybe one of my favorites. It's a sloth in a tutu with a little crown. She will go front and center on my tree for sure. A little knitted snowman. That's super cute. I need to put them more in the center. Here's another one. So this scene is of people ice skating around a tree. I like these because they're quite traditional, but sort of with a modern twist. These are some of the oldest ones I've got, these kind of Scandi heart decorations. What do we have here? I got these from H&M a couple of years ago. They're just like these velvet bows. Again, traditional but with a modern twist. I think that's what I like. A little rabbit. That's cute. I think that came as part of a collection, so I'm sure we'll see more. Love this. It says Merry Christmas and it's full of pom-poms. They do move. I'm just not shaking them enough. I think everyone has these little Brussels sprouts with hats on. I think they're from IKEA, so I think that's why everyone has one. Another one of the H&M bows, but this time in dark green. Love it. Another Brussels sprout. Got loads of them. Then we have a little dog with a Santa hat. I think that came in the same collection as this. It was like a little animal set. I think it was from Mary Mary. In the same collection, a little sloth. I love sloths. If you don't know, they've just got one at Edinburgh Zoo. I'm definitely gonna have to go. And a little monkey. Super cute. And then another one of the hearts, but this time it's just white and fluffy. Yes, I do have a lot of baubles for such a small tree. And then this was a new addition last year. It's a full-on china plate with newspaper and fish and chips and covered in glitter. That was from Paper Chase. It's 100% one of my favorites. And now, if you can believe it, we're just moving on to bag 2. I've got a couple of duplicates in here, so I'll just like move them to the side. Another fluffy one, but this time more like an animal fur kind of print. One of these again, it is Santa in a car with a Christmas tree. We have, this is quite a big one, it's quite heavy. We have a polar bear in a scarf. Cute. Some more of those H&M bows. I won't bother showing you them. It's another one of these. Again, it's like people skiing in the mountains. A little llama. These are so cute. I've got a couple of them. What is this? Oh, I've got it the wrong way around. A toucan in a Santa hat. These are great. I'm loving looking at all these. There's so many duplicates, by the way. I'm just kind of moving them out of the way. A little flamingo. This is so cute. It's a little reindeer. Again, I think that was from Mary Mary. They have really nice Christmas stuff. Reindeer number 763. A tiger. Are you bored yet? I'm almost done. A tartan bauble. Gotta have the Scottish representation in there somewhere. A fox. I think this is my favorite of the animal collection. I'm good at pulling out more of those Brussels sprouts. This is a little knitted figure that I got. Super cute. There's a couple of them, I think. Yeah, this one. These were knitted for me. And a Frida Kahlo as well. Love it. Another llama, another fox. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're on to the last two. And these are my nutcrackers. So we've got the super sparkly dark one and then the more traditional nutcracker as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all my baubles. Good morning everyone, or good afternoon. I don't even know what time of day it is. Please ignore my look. I have just had a shower, so my hair is kind of half wet, half dry. Doesn't matter. What we're doing today is very exciting. So I'm going to be putting together my Christmas Eve boxes, or bags as they are this year. So basically in my family, I'm in charge of Christmas Eve. So I put together a whole agenda of events that people can do if they want. So for example, we go for a walk in the morning, games in the afternoon, some crafts, some baking, and people can like pop in and out of those activities as they want. But the mandatory activities is a quiz/games night that I put together for the evening, and the opening of the Christmas Eve boxes that I make for everyone, which is very exciting. It's probably my favourite part of Christmas, is just watching people open these more so than the actual presents themselves on Christmas Day. So what I'm going to do is put them together. I'm going to decide who gets what. It's all adults, so it makes it kind of easier because being an adult myself, I kind of know what people want, but similarly a child is always easy because you kind of know the things that they would want. But it's all stuff for adults, so I'm going to put them together now, and I thought I'd take you along with me. Okay, I'm going to have to be a little bit quiet because the people I am making these for are in the house and I don't want them to know what they are, so I'll just give you a quick go around. So these are the bags I'm going to put them in. I originally bought them to have presents go in them, but they're just a bit too small, so I figured, well, I'll just use them for these. So they're from Sophie Allport, so we've got two kind of champagne ones and two, I don't know, winter scene ones. I love Sophie Allport Christmas stuff. Each person is getting a bauble for their tree as well. So we've got a lobster that I think is from John Lewis, and so is this owl and the beetroot, and I think this was from, what's it called? What is it saying here? Yeah, Sass and Bell, the little frying pan. Then we've got chocolate from Josh's Chocolate. They had so many nice flavours, but they were out of most of them, so that's why I've got 2 and 2. But this one is dark chocolate with a hint of peppermint, and then milk chocolate with blueberries and hazelnut, so they sound amazing. Everyone is also getting a new pair of socks because there's nothing better than socks at Christmas time. Then we've got like our fancy chocolates. That's like one you would probably eat all in one go, and then these are kind of special ones. So they're from the East India Company. We've got 2 that are strawberries and white chocolate, and then 2 raspberries in milk chocolate. Hot chocolate, yes, I'm still going with the chocolate. These are from Gnaw. This one's vegan, that wasn't sort of on purpose, so this one actually. But we've got dark chocolate, orange chocolate, hazelnut and praline, and dark chocolate and sea salt as well. So I'll need to decide who gets what. Everyone's getting a colouring book. I thought it might be a nice relaxing activity to do in the evening if people wanted to. So we've got World of Wonder, Colouring Book of Scotland, Magical Jungle, and Enchanted Forest. And then everyone will get a pack of colouring pens to go with that. And then finally we have our popcorn. So these are from Joe and Seth's. So we've got mac and cheese, mozzarella, olive oil, tomato and pepper, Thai style peanut satay, and cheese on toast. So that is all the stuff, and so what I'm going to do now is put it together in the bags. Okay, so here we have it, our 4 completed Christmas Eve bags. I've put some shredded paper in there just to add a bit of the mystery and also just so that when you look in you can't immediately see exactly what's in it, so everyone can see their first chocolate thing and a little sneak peek of whatever their bauble is. So very happy with that. I've just lined it here. I'm gonna now throw a blanket over them so that if anyone came into my room they wouldn't see them. And that's my pile of Christmas presents, still very much to wrap, so that'll probably be the next thing that I do as soon as my ribbon comes in. So I'm currently sitting in my living room. The Christmas tree lights are turned off, not quite so Christmassy. And I'm watching one of the newest Try Guys videos, and I am just colouring, and I wanted to include this in this big Christmas mashup because this is something I'm going to do a lot over Christmas time because it's honestly just so relaxing. If you're ever having a stressful, anxious day, half an hour colouring honestly makes all the difference. So bought some new colouring pens today, and this came in as well. She's my favourite for making colouring books, so I've not even got to the actual book yet. I've just done this and this, and I started working on this bit as well. I'm not really too fussed about like making it look amazing. I just enjoy doing it, so I don't worry too much about the colours or anything. But I haven't even actually started the book yet. But honestly, I was only going to do 20 minutes and I've done about 2.5 hours. And I'm really going to have to go to bed now. But I just wanted to include this in the video because I love doing it so much. Good morning, everybody. Please ignore the weird lighting. It's kind of like a weird blue outside this morning. It's what, like 8:30, and the sun is only just starting to rise. It's crazy how dark the evenings and the mornings are getting now, which I quite like because everyone in my street has put out like really nice outdoor Christmas lights, so it's pretty magical. I'm looking at it right now, it's lovely. But today is Saturday and I am just going to have a very festive, casual, cozy day. The last couple of weekends, and honestly the last couple of months, the weekends have been so full of stuff, and I'm kind of excited to just not really have anything I need to go to today, and I can just relax and catch up because I haven't watched a single Christmas film this year apart from Philosopher's Stone, I guess. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to having a bath, which I'm running just now, and then I am going to wrap all my Christmas presents. Now normally I kind of do them in batches, but this year I've decided, you know what, I'm just going to do them all in one go. I hate wrapping presents, but I'm going to make it super festive. I'm going to put a film on. I'm going to take my time with it. So I thought I'd take you along for the journey today. So let's go. Okay, ignore the bath running behind me, but I'm not sure which bath bomb to go with. I haven't been to Lush yet to get any Christmas winter ones, so this is just the stock I kind of always have. So I've got this peach one that seems a bit too summery. This one, which is one of my favorites, that might be a nice one. I've got this one that releases like rosebuds, that one's really nice. And then this one, which I think is supposed to be kind of like a sleepy, sort of lavendery one. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, just because although it is the morning, it is still pretty dark outside and it feels very cozy. Ignore the fact I'm not wearing any glasses. I'm just about to have my bath, but that was something I actually wanted to mention, and why I've kind of gone for a sleepier bath bomb is because I actually had a bit of a weird night and day yesterday. So I just started to feel really unwell. I took a COVID test. It's not COVID. I didn't think it was anyway, but just like really sore throat, just feeling really down, very nauseous, just didn't feel well at all. So I ended up going to bed about 7:30 and I fell asleep at 8:30, which is crazy for me. And then woke up at 4:30 and couldn't get back to sleep again because obviously I'd had like a full night's sleep. So I ended up falling asleep again about 6 and waking up again at about 7. So I am very well rested and I do feel a lot better, although I've still got like a runny nose and a sore throat and all the rest of it. But yeah, I think I just want to keep things very relaxed and chill and kind of keep myself in a sort of sleepy vibe today that will hopefully make me feel a bit better. So that's why I want to go for a sleepy, relaxing bath. Okay, let's give it a go. Ooh. I can't remember what this one's called, but honestly, if you're into Disney, like your Disney parks, this smells exactly like, I think it's something on Soarin'. It might be Flight of Passage, I don't remember, but it's got such a strong Disney smell, so maybe get it and tell me what you think it smells like. But yeah, that was nice. I'm sure it's going to get even cooler because you can see like smoky stuff spreading. So very excited. I'm just going to listen to one of the masterclasses on the Calm app while I have my bath. So a very relaxing bath has been had. So now I'm going to spend the morning wrapping Christmas presents. I'm not good at wrapping presents. I don't enjoy wrapping presents, but you know what? We're going to make it relaxing. We're going to have a good time and we're going to get it all done. So I've put one of my favourite Christmas films on, which is Nativity. If you haven't watched it, I think every British person's probably watched it, but if you're not British and you have access to it, I recommend watching it. I've got my John Lewis Christmas candle on the go as well. And then I've got all my supplies. So my water, my remote control, the essentials, scissors and sellotape, of course, and then the actual wrapping paper. So today I'm wrapping for my mum, my dad and my brother, and they're the only presents left to wrap. So everyone's getting their own like jaunty wrapping paper, and then they're sharing a second wrapping paper with someone else because I think it's just nicer when your presents aren't all one wrapping paper. They kind of look a bit more interesting. So I'm gonna have a go at wrapping them, and then I'll add like ribbon and stuff like that on them. So let's go. Okay, so these are my mum's Christmas presents that I'm going to wrap. I'm still waiting on one. I'm having to be quiet because everyone I'm wrapping for is in the house. So that's why I'm kind of keeping the film on as well. So hopefully you can hear me. But these are all my mum's gifts. And then there's one more coming, which is Joffrey's Coffee. So if you don't know, they sell coffee at Disney World. And me and my mum went to Disney World a couple of years ago and had the most amazing time. So I've got her some like themed Disney coffee, but that's not coming till later in the month. So we're just going to have to deal with that. So I got her this jug. I can't remember, where is it from? What does it say? Oh, it's from Sophie Allport. I just thought it was so cute with this little chicken on, so I got her that. And then me and her went on a holiday the other year, I guess, at this point. Maybe it was this year. I'm struggling to keep up with what was what. Also, my TV is very loud. I'm going to turn it down. So I created a little diary. I'm not going to open it, but like with like illustrations, like a little scrapbook of our trip. So I've got that. And then I got her a 2-month subscription of Paper Gang. And I just had them come now, just like mystery stationery, things like that. So I thought she'd really enjoy that. A cat's paint by sticker. We love doing these, so I got her one of them. And then finally, we also really enjoyed doing Lego together, so I got her a Harry Potter Lego. What one is it? It's been so long since I bought them, I don't even remember. Let's turn it around this way. Oh, it's Hogsmeade. So I got her the Hogsmeade set. So yeah, gonna wrap them now. So I've done my mum's presents. Obviously they don't have like the ribbon and stuff on, but they're wrapped. That's the most important thing. Tried my best with the jug. I've got one of those jugs for my granny as well, so I just wrapped that while I was at it, but I tried my best. It doesn't look great, but what can you do? So I'm now going to move on to my brother's gift. So this one, luckily, I don't need to wrap. He's like super into reading, so I've just got him a bunch of books. I was going to get him a book subscription box, but the ones I got, they weren't very good, so I just sort of made one myself. And then I've got him a mini vending machine, just thought that was fun. And then the biggest bag of Skittles you've ever seen in your life to go with it. I did not look at the size of the bag when I ordered it online, so we deal with it. I got him a s'mores kit from the Naked Marshmallows. You get like a little toaster you can use inside and all the stuff to make s'mores, so that will be fun. A Find the Pooh book. I thought this was so funny. It's basically like a Where's Wally, but in each picture you need to find where the dog Pooh is, so got him that. I got a, oh, can I show that? I don't know if I can show that, so I'll turn it around, but I got him a gift card, so that will be fun. And then I've just got this leftover Christmas card from last year, so I'll just put it in there so it looks a bit nicer. And then finally I got him a printer that you can print your phone pictures from, so I got him that, and then just some film to go along with it. So let's do some more wrapping. Second lot of presents wrapped. I'm not wrapping that could just be as it is, same as the Skittles. I couldn't even face wrapping that, but there are my brother's presents, so that is that done. So now I am working on my dad's and then I'll be done. So there's 2 things still coming. and they're like perishable, so they're gonna have to sit in the garage and they'll just wrap them on New Year's Eve, I think. One is called a Pong box. My dad really likes cheese, so I've got him this box of like the world's smelliest cheeses. And then the other thing is what is it? Oh, it's a subscription to Pasta Evangelist, so you get like really fancy pastas and stuff. So but what I've actually got here is a voucher to do some axe throwing, so we've got that. This is like a guitar care kit. So got that, and then we're hopefully going to Japan in the near future. So I got him this. It was from Etsy. It's quite cool. It's like a guide to all things Japan. That was a card. I didn't know what the axe voucher was going to look like, so I was going to use this, but I obviously don't need it now. And then I've got him a mini mount as well for his like phone or iPad or what have you, for when he's like cooking and stuff like that, because he does a lot of cooking. So yes, I'm gonna wrap these. All presents finally wrapped, apart from the 3 that haven't arrived yet. So as I say, I'll just do them on Christmas Eve. But yeah, I am pretty happy with that. I think they look really good. So very exciting. We've obviously got some shared wrapping paper, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way that they don't get muddled up. But yeah, very happy with that. Since I'm already making a massive mess of my room, I figured I'd sort out my other Christmas stuff. So I bought this game for us all to play, Trial by Trolley. It's like the trolley problem in different formats, so that's fun. And then because I'm in charge of Christmas Eve, I'm also in charge of like how things look and stuff. So we already have a tablecloth that I'm going to use. And then I bought these candlesticks from H&M. Just thought they would look really nice on like a sort of dark velvet tablecloth. And then also from H&M, I bought these candlesticks. So I'm going to put them on the table. And then along the middle of the table, I'm going to put this mistletoe garland that I've currently got in my room. And then around it, I am going to tie these rose gold fairy lights as well, so that this is all for like when we have our Christmas Eve dinner, which is normally like a Chinese takeaway. I've got little place cards from Ginger Ray that everyone's gonna get, and then these napkins from Mary Mary, which I just think are so cute. So that is like my Christmas Eve stuff, and then obviously the Christmas Eve bags. And then I thought a fun activity on Christmas Eve to do would be to do some arts and crafts. So I got these plant pots and then different things we can use to decorate them. So we've got some paint and some Sharpies and some brushes in them, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna find a place to put all of these.
Boxing Day Alice here. Hello, I'm deciding to do a voiceover just because I didn't actually film myself speaking on Christmas Eve, just because we had such a nice day and there was a lot of people about. I just didn't feel comfortable, so I'm doing a voiceover to explain what's going on. But you can see here that we went on a woodland walk, which was so nice. It was pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie, but we had a great time walking along the river and walking through the woods, which you can see here. It is such a lovely place to walk. We come here pretty much every Christmas Eve, and there's also a lovely shop at the end, so we always have a look around there as well, which is super fun. Then when we came back, we did some baking. I think I mentioned in a previous clip, I'm in charge of Christmas Eve, so I put together a whole agenda of activities that people can dip in and out of throughout the day. So we did some baking, and then we did some arts and crafts. So we painted and decorated these cute little craft plant pots, so that was a lot of fun. And you can see my beautiful creations here. I think you'll agree that I have a real talent in this area. If you want to buy one, let me know. Then we just chilled out and watched a bit of Elf. We always save Elf for Christmas Eve because it's pretty much everyone's favourite Christmas film, so that was really nice, and you can see just how relaxing and lovely it was, and I loved it. And then I put together our table. I was very pleased with how this turned out. I thought it looked awesome. We had Chinese takeaway, which was very nice. And then we did the Christmas Eve boxes that you'll see I've made earlier in this video, and we did the quiz as well, so you'll see me quickly rushing through some parts of the quiz. And then that was it, and I didn't film anything else. I didn't film Christmas Day or Boxing Day just because we were relaxing. So I really hope you enjoyed this little voiceover, and we will now go back to past Alice. Goodbye. And that was my December 2021. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a last little bit of Christmas spirit. But yeah, we will leave it there. Just another reminder, please follow my Twitter and Instagram. The links are below. Lots of other content going on my social media, so please be sure to follow me. And as I said at the beginning, please subscribe because I've got loads of fun content coming up that I can't wait to show you. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye!